Have you heard that quote? No surprise for the writer, no surprise for the reader. I'm paraphrasing, but it's attributed to Robert Frost. And I think it's a really important thing to remember that if we go in to our stories thinking we know how it's going to go, it can really flatten out. And I wanted to just remind you that one of the ways that we can get inspiration and juice for our story is to figure out what it is we're interested in learning from the story, what we are interested or what you are interested in exploring in the story. So it may be when I wrote my book Hunger Moon, many of the stories have to do with motherhood. And what I was interested in exploring was kind of what happened and how motherhood isn't what the culture says it is. That wasn't my experience. And so exploring kind of the emotionality of motherhood and what it means. And now that has shifted. My children are grown. I feel like I've explored that, but it really did help push those stories forward. It may be for you about relationship. It may be one of the themes and questions I have in my stories now is how to live well in a world that is increasingly fraught. On all sorts of levels. So, think about your story, and it may be completely fictional. There may be characters that are not really like you, or it may be memoir, and you want to, either or. Like it may be very personal, or it may be very fictional. But I don't want to say the word should, but it can be really helpful to have a question that you are rolling around through your mind and through the story that helps push the story forward. What is it that you're wanting to discover? And it may be a very small question that you have, but even the small questions can push the story forward. Because if we go in thinking we know everything, then the story can take on an edge of, I want to say, arrogance, of telling the reader how to feel or how it is, instead of inviting the reader into the inquiry. And that's really what helps engage your reader, or one of the things that helps engage your reader. And it helps you as the writer stay engaged and alive in the process of writing your story.